If you are using the batch manager, sometimes you will export your batches to CSV files, and you might run into this issue. So this here is a file that doesn't look the way it should, and this one does look the way it should. So here you can see that the columns are kind of neatly separated. So I have like one parameter or one value in each column, one parameter in each column. So that's what you want things to look like, and this is not the case. Okay, so this, you can see that in this one cell I have like all the data, and here I don't have anything. So, well, this is only a problem if you use Excel, and it comes from the fact that by default Excel could be using a different delimiter for the columns than what Ashes is doing. Ashes uses a semicolon, so like that's the semicolon here, whereas Excel might be using a comma. So if Excel by default uses a comma, this is what you will see. And well, if it uses a semicolon, then this is what you have, and this is what you want. Okay, so this is to solve. This is a video to explain you how to solve this problem here, if you get this file. And yeah, I mean, it's actually quite simple. So if I go to Ashes here, Ashes will allow you to change the settings of your computer so that Excel opens the files correctly. Because yeah, the way you want to solve it, to solve this problem, is by changing your computer settings, and I will show you. Yeah, I will show you a few ways to do it. But so now, if I open a model here, you could come to Tools, Preferences here, and here in the Formatting tab, you have this section here, System Delimiter Separator, and it tells you that your system uses a non-recommended separator. Okay, so I could come here and say that I want to set the delimiter to semicolon. This is going to change the settings in the computer. So you could click this, and then that would solve your issue. If you don't do it, so right now I did not do it. If you don't do it, then you can come here and create a batch, with the default information. The moment I try to export my batch to a CSV file, I'm gonna get this warning, which is, well, again, warning me that the system is not using the delimiters that are recommended by Ashes. So yeah, that a bit more information here. But if you get this, what you want to do is go to Preferences, and now I'm back to where you were. So I could come here and then set delimiter to semicolon. Okay, so now close, and then when I export this file, it's gonna open correctly the way you want. So you can also do this from your computer, right? You don't need to do this with Ashes, and you might want to do it if you want to switch back to a different delimiter at some point. And the way you do this is that you can come here and type region, and then here you would go to additional settings, and that's where you select the separator, okay, the delimiter. Now it's set to a semicolon because that's what I did with Ashes. But you could select a comma or whatever you want. Okay, so that's two ways to make sure that your files, your CSV files from your batches look great in Excel. They look this way and not this way. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask, and see you around.